10 creepy things your brain does while you sleep. Have you ever wondered what your brain is doing after you fall asleep? Most people imagine it's simply powering down for the night. It isn't. The moment you lose consciousness, your brain becomes surprisingly busy. It sorts memories, rewires connections, tests your survival instincts, and sometimes even creates experiences so vivid they feel completely real. The creepiest part? Almost all of it happens without your permission. Here are 10 unsettling things your brain secretly does while you sleep. Number 10. It replays your worst moments. Think your embarrassing memories disappear when you fall asleep? Not exactly. During certain stages of sleep, your brain revisits emotional experiences from the day. It's trying to decide what deserves long-term storage and what should be forgotten. Unfortunately, awkward conversations, scary experiences, and emotional moments often get priority because your brain treats them as important for survival. It's almost like an overnight editor flipping through the highlights of your day and saying, "This mistake? Keep it forever." No wonder some embarrassing memories refuse to die. But there's a hidden purpose behind it. By replaying emotionally intense moments, your brain learns from past experiences, strengthens important lessons, and prepares you to respond more effectively when similar situations happen again. Number 9. It erases information. Here's something unsettling. Your brain isn't only saving memories, it's deleting them. Every day you absorb an enormous amount of information. If your brain kept everything, important memories would become harder to find. So while you sleep, your brain weakens thousands of unnecessary neural connections, making room for the things that actually matter. Some memories survive. Others quietly disappear forever. By morning, parts of yesterday may already be gone. But this isn't a flaw. It's one of your brain's greatest survival tools. Forgetting the unimportant keeps your mind efficient, allowing meaningful experiences, critical skills, and essential memories to remain stronger over time. Number 8. It makes up entire worlds. Dreams can feel astonishingly real. That's because your brain isn't watching a movie. It's directing one. It creates locations you've never visited, conversations that never happened, and people who don't exist, all while convincing you that every second is completely normal. Only after waking do you realize none of it made sense. For a few hours every night, your brain becomes a filmmaker, actor, audience, and special effects studio all at once. And somehow, your sleeping mind never questions the impossible. Every bizarre twist feels perfectly logical until consciousness returns, revealing how effortlessly your brain can build entire realities from pure imagination. Number 7. It temporarily disconnects. Reality ever noticed how impossible things feel perfectly reasonable in dreams? Flying, talking animals, a house with endless rooms. That's because the logical parts of your brain become less active, while regions involved in emotion and imagination remain highly engaged. Your internal fact-checker goes off duty. Your imagination doesn't. The result is a reality that feels convincing until the instant you wake up. Even the strangest events rarely make you question what's happening. Your dreaming brain accepts impossible situations without hesitation, proving that reality depends as much on critical thinking as perception itself. Number 6. It practices for danger. Not every nightmare is random. Many researchers believe frightening dreams may help your brain rehearse dangerous situations. Being chased, getting lost, falling, escaping disasters. These terrifying scenarios might actually function as mental practice sessions, allowing your brain to test reactions without exposing your body to real danger. It's like running emergency drills inside your own mind. Even while your body lies perfectly still, your brain is quietly simulating survival, refining instincts, exploring possible outcomes, and preparing you to react faster if real danger ever appears in waking life. Number 5. It freezes your body. Imagine acting out every dream you have. Running through the bedroom, throwing punches, jumping off the bed because you think you're falling. Fortunately, your brain usually prevents that. During REM sleep, signals from the brain dramatically reduce voluntary muscle activity, keeping most of your body remarkably still while your mind stays active. When this system briefly lingers after waking, some people experience sleep paralysis, a strange state where they're awake but unable to move for a short time. It can feel deeply unsettling, even though it usually passes within moments. It's a built-in safety system that quietly protects you every single night. Without it, your dreams could become dangerous actions, turning peaceful sleep into a surprisingly risky experience. Number 4. It solves problems without you ever gone to bed, confused and woken up with the answer. That's not luck. Your brain continues processing information while you sleep, searching for patterns and relationships that weren't obvious during the day. Scientists have documented countless examples of creative insights appearing after sleep. Sometimes the solution isn't found by thinking harder. It's found by stopping. While you rest, your brain quietly rearranges ideas, connects distant memories, and filters distractions. By morning, what once seemed impossible can suddenly feel clear, simple, and surprisingly obvious. Number 3. It changes your sense of time. Dreams often seem incredibly long. You might remember living through days, weeks, or even years. In reality, only minutes may have passed. Your sleeping brain isn't keeping careful track of time the way it does when you're awake. Instead, it pieces together events into stories that only feel much longer. Your sense of time is surprisingly easy to fool. Yet your brain isn't actually stretching time. It's simply filling every moment with rich details, emotions, and memories, creating the powerful illusion that your dream lasted far longer than it truly did. Number 2, it can invent people you've never met. Have you ever dreamed about a complete stranger? Someone whose face felt oddly familiar, even though you couldn't place them? Your brain is remarkably good at combining tiny pieces of faces you've seen throughout your life. A passerby, someone in a crowd, a face on television, a brief glance at a store. Those fragments can merge into entirely new dream characters who seem real enough to hold conversations with you. Your sleeping brain is constantly remixing reality. And because your brain treats these creations like real people, you may wake up remembering their voices, emotions, and personalities, even though no such person has ever existed anywhere outside your imagination. Number 1, it tries to predict tomorrow. Here's the creepiest one. Your brain doesn't spend the night thinking only about the past. It also prepares for the future. As it organizes memories, it builds models of what might happen next based on everything you've experienced. In a way, your brain is quietly making predictions while you sleep, estimating threats, recognizing patterns, and getting ready for another day before you've even opened your eyes. By the time your alarm rings, your brain has already been working for hours. You were asleep. It wasn't. And the strangest part? You never witness any of this hidden work. Every night, your sleeping mind quietly rehearses tomorrow, shaping decisions and reactions long before your conscious thoughts begin. Every night, while your body lies perfectly still, your brain is editing memories, creating imaginary worlds, practicing survival, solving problems, and preparing you for tomorrow. Sleep may look peaceful from the outside. Inside your head, it's one of the busiest shifts your brain ever works. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the strange science of sleep, let us know which fact surprised you the most. And if you want more fascinating science and psychology explained in a way that's impossible to ignore, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next video.